Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome to your September reading. All right, we're going to take a look at the person you're connecting with, person on your mind, person you're with, person who's stalking you, person you're stalking, or the person hiding in your bushes. I will tell you, when I was pre-shuffling, 10 of Cups fell out. So a lot of you guys are moving towards your happiness, possibly a new relationship, or you're taking your current relationship to the next level. A lot of happiness with that 10 of Cups. I also saw the Lovers. So making a choice or a decision to go into some sort of unity. Could be someone new. We're going to find out. If you're new here, welcome. If this reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are returning, thank you for all of your beautiful energy and your support. Keep in mind that all readings will resonate. If this one doesn't, check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus sign. All right, Libra, let's see what September looks like. Waves, emotions, worry, and fear. Yeah, some of y'all have had turbulence in your current relationship or in the recent past. So you do have someone coming in that's going to offer you love. I think it's a newer relationship. We'll see who shows up in the reading. But you have worry and fears because of past relationship traumas or, you know, obviously things not working out. So let it flow. Soulmate. Yeah, I told you I saw the Lovers. Twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. A lot of y'all have a new relationship coming in, Libra. We'll see what your past person or current person thinks about that. But you have somebody new that's interested in you. They're going to start paying you some attention here. I got that in the pre-shuffle. Salty, bitter, angry, petty. You probably have an ex or somebody that you're on the outs with possibly who's not going to like that too much, right? Probably keeping an eye on you. Hopeless, loss, depression, all right? So this person is going to feel some type of way here when they see you moving on to someone new. It feels like you guys are just giving up on something that hasn't been working. But I'm telling you, if you don't already, you have somebody new that's going to be interested in you. So let's see what else. Let's pull one more. Vacay, get away, relax, have fun. All right. Some of you might meet someone on vacation as well. Got the waves there. I mean, that is the card of emotions, worry, and fear, but it also kind of reminds me of the beach or something like that. All right, Libra, let's get to it. Let's pull some tarot and see what's going on with these cards and how they resonate with your reading. All right, what does Libra need to know, please? September 2025, what's coming in? What does Libra need to know about the person they're connecting with, person on their mind, or perhaps a new connection? What does Libra need to know, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra. All right, let me do a couple shuffles here and we'll get to it. All right, Libra, what do y'all need to know about love for September? Make sure you don't bounce early because I clarify and you may get some additional message throughout the reading. So you take little pieces here and there, apply it, don't make it fit, but you could get some good guidance and advice. I saw the Three of Swords. That is the card of Libra. But again, being heartbroken or disappointed in a situation, maybe you feel betrayed by someone, you might be in separation. All right, let's see what's going on. What happened in the recent past? You've got the Knight of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Let's lay these cards out and then we're going to talk about it. What's going on right now? We've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. What's on your person's mind that you're thinking about? Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Well, no wonder you feel the damn Three of Swords. All right, Libra. What the hell is this person thinking? How do they view you? What do they think that you want? The Ten of Cups. I told you that fell out. You wanted happily ever after with this person. Some of you even talked about having a family or marriage, but you're just trying to get your happiness back. If you're in no contact or you broke up with this person, I'm telling you, energetically speaking, they feel you moving towards that Ten of Cups. How do they feel about you deep down? The Hierophant. Taurus energy, major arcana. What can you expect from them throughout September? The Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is somebody who has promised you commitment, family, marriage, all of that. But you're dealing with an avoidant. Somebody who's either runs from you, gets hot and cold. With the Seven of Swords on their mind, they don't mean it. You don't trust this person because they've given you reason not to trust them. That's why you feel hopeless with this connection. Because with the Ace of Wands in reverse, this is that it starts quickly and then it ends quickly. It's like a false start, right? There's a lot of passion, a lot of physical attraction, and their emotions with that Hierophant. We're going to clarify what that means for y'all. But Again, I'm getting this energy, like you're tired of not being valued. The communication seems inconsistent, or there's something with stability for the future and then they take it back. They don't follow through with it. This person comes in and out, or if you've been in a long-term relationship with this person, it's like they woo you, they buy you flowers, they do something that's romantic to kind of convince you, but on their mind is the damn Seven of Swords. It's like they don't mean it, or they go back on their word, or they run from it, or something like that. All right, let's keep going. What's hidden? What's coming that you don't see? What are they hiding? Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. See, they're showing up as like this Knight and Page energy. And you're over here trying to get your effing 10 of Cups, Libra. And this person just can't be trusted to give you that life. Feels like they've told you that. This person maybe even said, oh, you're my soulmate, right? With that Knight of Cups in the past. The Page of Swords, if you're not with them, they're probably keeping an eye on you, seeing what you're up to. I'm telling you, they either know or they feel energetically you're moving towards a relationship. I'm telling you, those of you who are like, I don't want love. Well, they're feeling a pull because it feels like they know you're moving towards something that they've promised you, and they never stick to it. They always go back on their word here. This could be somebody that comes in and out of your life. But if not, if they've been consistent for a little while, they're not consistent with their word. And they've got you over here thinking, they're going to marry me. We're going to have a family. It's something like that. But I'm telling you, you're moving towards a 10 of Cups. They're curious about what you're up to, even if they don't see it happening, like on social media, or if you've run into this person recently and you look damn good. There's something about your energy that they know basically you're getting tired of the games and the bullshit. That's what this looks like. What's your advice from Spirit? The Nine of Swords. Somebody's about to have a crying fit and a sinus infection, as Empress says on her channel. She cracks me up. The Nine of Swords is worry, fear. You're not sleeping well at night. I'm telling you, this person knows they're about to lose you or they've lost you, because they were supposed to receive this energy from you, and you've tried and tried and tried and tried. And because they have childhood wounds, or they have an issue with being vulnerable with their emotions, something like this always causes this person to run. Maybe deep down they wanted that with you, Libra, but something always pulls them back from being inconsistent. For some of you, I don't think this is the majority, but some of you, it was just physical, right? But they were giving you words that there was going to be a future. What's your outcome? People need to get their ish together. 5 of Wands. Yeah, you got competition coming in for this person. I'm telling you. 5 of Wands. This is also, you guys just can't get on the same page, right? There could be arguments, drama, jealousy with that 5 of Wands. This person, if you're not in contact or you broke up with this person, I'm telling you, they feel the vibe of somebody else coming in and giving you what this person was blessed with, but they just didn't have the gonads. Or if you're a male, they didn't have the cookie to give it to you, right? Somebody was weak. This is somebody who runs instead of stands up and understands the blessing that the universe is handing them. And so somebody else will just take it, and this person will have to watch it happen. That's what this feels like. All right, Libra, and everybody's on a different time frame. So for some of you, this is already starting to happen, or it's going to happen soon. And it's interesting because in this 7 of Swords in this deck, he almost looks regretful. He's sitting there in that pain. It's like he knows what he's done. He or she, it's just energy. It's almost like this person is like, damn, why can't I change? Why do I always have to avoid? Why do I always have to run? Why do I always have to cheat or be deceitful or lie or hide my feelings, right? So it feels like this is not the first rodeo for this person. Like this is just the energy that they seem to repeat. It seems like a repetitive cycle for this person, whether it's you or anybody else. All right, let's see what's going on. So what does Libra need to know? Let me do a couple more shuffles, and we're going to clarify this bad bitch of a reading. Y'all, thank you for all the comments on the videos. I appreciate it. Continue to leave me comments. I read all the comments. I really, really enjoy reading through the comments. I don't always have time to answer all of them, but I really do appreciate it. I like to hear y'all's stories and what's going on for you. And when I read them, I can send you good messages, good energy, you know, and healing if you need that as well. So keep those up. All right, Libra, what is up? Yeah, also too with that waves card, that oracle at the beginning, this has just been like an emotional roller coaster with this person. When it's up, it's really good. And when it's down, it hits you like the tower, right? It's just, I think a lot of you are tired of it. Why is the Knight of Cups here in the past? Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, they come in and love bomb you or make you promises, apologize or something like that. And then they walk away. And it's like, I think a lot of you are taking on that Eight of Cups energy, Libra. And if this is a cycle, like maybe this has happened several times before, this last time, you're like, nope. See you later, Eight of Cups. I'm going towards my 2 additional cups to get my ultimate happiness, my happily ever after. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Because of the Hanged Man. Yeah, you put this MF for a Hanged Man. Stalemate energy, Pisces energy. You're like, just sit there in spiritual jail and think about what you've done. So somebody tried, or somebody decided to walk away, turn their back, and, you know, just put this at a stalemate. You're tired of this person leaving you in limbo as well. So you've made the boss move to move on. And I feel energetically, intuitively, I just feel like this was it. This was for the last time. And now they have to sit there and gain some sort of new perspective on, again, why do I keep repeating these cycles? Currently, we've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. You might have just cut off communication. You might be connecting with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse currently? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Does my ass look good as I walk away and I leave you out in the cold? Five of Pentacles. Some of you, this happened like last winter. But I mean, I'm just saying because it looks really icy and cold. But the Five of Pentacles is you're tired of feeling rejected. Somebody's cut off communication, ghosted, pulled away. You're tired of the rejection. You're tired of this hot and cold energy and somebody not sticking to their word of value and future. And it's just, you're done. Yeah, you're focusing on yourself, Nine of Cups. Could be connecting with somebody that's just very selfish. It's all about them. But more so currently, that Nine of Cups, I really think it's Libra. I think it's your energy, especially if you have water in your chart. It's time to fill your own cup. And she's single on this card. She or he can do it on your own until you're 10 of Cups. You go from the 9 to the 10 with the 10 of Cups. A lot of you are just focusing on yourself. Get yourself right. Love yourself, self-love. Do things that make you happy. Preparing yourself for this 10 of Cups. It's this person's loss. That's what this feels like, this reading. Wish fulfillment. You're heavy in manifestation mode. What's going on with this person? What are they thinking? Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Well, I deserve what I get, and that's to be single and on my own. This person likes to live the single life. This person has commitment issues. With that Seven of Swords, it's because of the Nine of Pentacles. Also, too, because of their shady behavior, their avoidant energy, they're cold, they're hot, you know, fears of commitment and that type of stuff. They're sitting back and regretting because they're having to watch you glow up to that Nine of Pentacles. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. Right? And they know that. And they're heavy in thought about that energy. Libra doesn't need shit. Doesn't need anybody. You got 2 nines here, so you're closing a cycle. You're getting close to completion. But while you're doing that and waiting for this next phase, so you've got the 9s and the 10s, so this shit's about to end. And this is all about self-love and somebody looking at it and they're going to have regrets if they don't yet. And it's because of their own behavior. This is very self-sabotaging energy, Libra. How do they view you? The 10 of Cups. So why are they viewing Libra as the 10 of Cups? Why are they viewing you as the 10 of Cups? 8 of Swords and the Fool wanted to fall out over that. So Fool, 8 of Swords, we're taking them both. Aries energy. Yeah, you're going towards your happiness. Because while you're working on yourself and self-love and no longer allowing this person to treat you that way, it's going to get you on the path to your new beginning. I'm telling y'all, you are manifesting new love. It's coming. And they know that. They can feel it. Some of you have told this person that, or you will. If not, if there's just no contact, they feel it energetically. You're probably looking good on social media. Maybe friends have told them, like you're doing something new. You're paying attention to yourself. You're working on yourself. You're getting yourself ready for a new love because you're tired of being trapped. You're tired of being stuck. For some of you, this person thinks you're stuck to them. But I think they got something else coming. I don't think that's the case. Maybe you have been in the past, and if you feel like you still are stuck to their energy or the situation, it's going to change very soon. Why is the Fool here? What's this Fool energy for Libra? The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Let me just head on down a new path. Let me go towards a new beginning because I'm tired of this MF for not sticking to their promises. There's no commitment here, says Libra. Right? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you obviously have broken up with this person. I mean, that could certainly be that, or a divorce or something like that. But and if it was a divorce, it's again, it goes back to that energy of false promises. This person keeps telling you they're going to do X, Y, Z, and they never stick to it. But you know deep down, and they know, that you're going to go down a new path. For many of you, it's new love because there's no commitment here. There's a lack of stability. There's a lack of building a future with this person. And I think they've known that, but they keep you stuck. That's why it's hopeless. They know it's hopeless, or they have known, but they don't want you to move on. How do they feel? What's going on in their emotions? We've got the Hierophant. Why is this here? Belief systems, values. What's this Hierophant? And the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. Yeah, they can feel it in their bones. You're manifesting a new relationship. Somebody who has the same values. Somebody who sticks to their values with that Hierophant. Somebody who's like, yeah, I want to get married. I want something long-term. And they're not just saying it to keep you around or keep you stuck. You've got a new relationship that could lead to something very long-term. You need to focus on yourself first if this new love hasn't come around yet. You need to go through that glow up or continue that glow up. Focus on your career. On their mind is you're headed that way. For some of you, you have 1 foot out, 1 foot in. But it's not going to be long until somebody comes in offering a new commitment or relationship. It doesn't mean you're going to jump into it or that you even want it. But it's here. You're manifesting it and they know it. With the Magician. Why is the Magician here? Hierophant Magician. Yeah. With the Empress, some of you definitely have children with this person or you were married to this person. With the Empress. And deep down, they know that this is what they're fumbling, whether you're male or female. The Magician with the Empress, are you kidding me? You got 3 major arcana there. So again, deep down in their gut, in their emotions, they realize what they have here. It's rare, very rare. And unfortunately, they just can't get their shit together. Somebody here, this person's got some past wounds, childhood wounds, mother issues, something like that. I don't know what's going on with this person, but they just can't seem to get it together and realize that they have a beautiful gift in front of them and they're fumbling it. Maybe they need to move towards low vibrational people. I don't know. But with the Magician and the Empress, they know you're a prize, the prize. You can manifest whatever you want. People are also very attracted to your aura, your energy with that Magician. The Empress is kind and loving, the entire package above all the queens. But she's very powerful. Again, some of you could be an Empress and be a male. It's just very, very powerful energy. Your ability to manifest is off the charts, and they know this. How are they going to be moving towards you throughout September? You've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. For some of you, I don't know, because the Empress is in the upright. I was going to say for some of you, they have a past person that was manipulative or, they were married before. They were really wounded in that relationship, something like that. But this Empress is in the upright. Tell me more about the Empress. She would typically be in the reverse. Yeah, the 5 of Cups in reverse. This person, it's funny because this person knows deep down as soon as you have a new beginning in love, because that's what you're manifesting, or the universe is manifesting it for you, they can feel it, that's when they're going to want to try to fix things. So again, I'm getting that very in and out, avoidant energy. It's a classic case of you don't know what you have until it's gone. But throughout September, you've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Why is this here for Libra? Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. What happens here throughout September is because of their hot and cold, off and on energy, it starts and then it ends. They don't take action, very flighty. They start to miss your warmth. Queen of Cups is loving and warm. Some of you are Libra, Scorpio cuspers. I think this is what you've given the person. But look how free she is. Because you know why? She's taken that shell full of love or tequila or whatever the hell's in the shell, and she's moving on. See you later. I'm free. Free to go give my love and my nurturance and my warmth and all of that energy that I've been giving this person. I'm giving it to someone else. And they know that. They can feel it coming. You got the Tower at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio energy. Yeah, this is about to come down. And this person's going to have a big Tower moment when they see you moving on from their very flaky in and out energy. And you're going to be giving that Queen of Cups to somebody else. First of all, to yourself, and then to somebody else. Yeah, ooh, got the King of Cups. Look at that. The King of Cups just wanted to fly out. Libra, I am telling you, it's not this person, although they are going to have regret. Like, they're going to feel it. Once you're gone, they're going to try to make something better. But remember, it's non-committal. It won't last. They feel you moving forward. Also, too, they know that you're losing passion for them, and you're going towards some sort of divine partnership. You've got a King and a Queen of Cups. Doesn't matter your sign. King and Queen of the same suit, like, and that King of Cups wanted to flip over real fast. You saw it. This is somebody who knows how to love you. They're open, you know, they're mature with their emotion. They love deeply. This is a very beautiful, nurturing, kind relationship. This is two people that will give to each other, but it's on that Ace of Wands in reverse. So this person is going to know, because of their flighty energy, their off and on energy, them not valuing your Queen of Cups energy towards them, you're calling in a King of Cups. Could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or again, it's just somebody who, they know how to love properly, right? They're not playing games. Ooh, these cards just want to flip over. Yeah, the Devil just flipped over, Capricorn energy, and the Two of Wands. You're about to set out on a new path. And with the Devil, it's going to drive this person insane. They're going to become obsessed with what you're doing, who this new person is. Why aren't you feeding them your energy? Why are you no longer engaging with this person? You're not going to see it now or feel it now, but down the road, everybody's on a different time frame. You will. I didn't know what I had till I lost it. That's what this is. And again, I feel like for a lot of y'all, this isn't, you know, your first rodeo with this person. But it just feels hopeless that this person could ever change, right? And yes, they are going to be salty. Y'all have, I'm telling y'all, and I said it at the beginning when I was pre-shuffling, I was getting a really beautiful union coming in for y'all. Somebody, you know, again, new, something new. They're going to feel like a soulmate. You're going to have a choice or a decision to make to leave this behind. And I think you guys are mostly there. If you do allow this new love, it's a beautiful relationship. What's going on behind the scenes you don't see coming? Page of Swords. Yeah, you're going to do it. You're going to get in that damn chariot. The good old water Uber has arrived. Cancerian energy. Some of you have a Cancer coming in, or they have Cancer in their chart. But with the chariot, it's like, listen, I'm in control now. I know the direction I want to go, and it is moving the F on from this. Because at the end of that chariot energy is victory and success. You have a successful relationship right around the corner if you choose to do so. And this person's going to be watching every step of the way. And if they're not watching, they're going to be sitting there curious. The Page of Swords is uncovering, researching, curious. And with the swords, it can be online or communication, but it's also your thoughts, right? It's going to be driving this person crazy because they're no longer going to be receiving the energy that she once gave them. It's going towards someone else. Give me more on the chariot. What's this about for Libra? Four of Pentacles. You're closed off to this person, right? I don't think you're really going to be opening up, especially about new love or your new journey, because they've been closed off. You're going to be mirroring them. Four of Pentacles. This is greedy, stubborn, just not nice energy. This is what they've given you. What's your advice? You've got the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? With the King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Could be you guys. Usually a card of Aquarius for me, but why is the Nine of Swords here with the King of Swords and the World? Yeah, somebody's going to be losing sleep, freaking out, all in their head, losing their mind, because I think you're going to take on that King of Swords energy. You're cutting somebody off that's been cold, distant. They can't get their act together, and you're ending it. You're heading towards a new cycle. This cycle's over. You got a 10 there. You got the Fool. Yeah, this is all about new beginnings. And I'm telling y'all, for those of you who are ready for new love, it's coming. But this person's going to be obsessing over it. Stuck. And this person also wants to keep you stuck. All right. What's the outcome? We've got the Five of Wands. What's here? What's this about? Be careful with communication or talking to this person or doing anything throughout September, because it could end in an argument. It's like there's some drama, but I think a lot of this is jealousy. What's this Five of Wands? Yeah, judgment, because you're making a judgment call. Scorpio energy. You're making a really final decision, like really important choice or decision that affects your life, that affects your purpose, your path. You're really taking stock of this throughout September. And I think a lot of you guys are, listen, we're not on the same page. I'm making the judgment call to move towards something else, get my shit together, get myself right, and allow this new love to come in. Some of you are going to get a new love offer come in and you're not quite ready. So you might be in that like 9 of Wands energy where you're a little bit guarded. You know, you're still kind of hurt. You're recovering from something. And again, everybody's on a different time frame, but it's here, or it will be here very, very shortly when you're right, when you're ready for it. Why is Judgment here? Yeah, the 6 of Wands. Somebody's going to be giving you a lot of attention. You've got Leo energy there. Somebody's going to be praising you. They want your attention. A lot of you, could be more than one person. You're just getting a lot of attention, but I think this is a specific person here. And I think you're going to make that choice or decision to move towards that. Something that has a lot more success tied to it. Something that can be victorious. And it ain't here. And this person's going to lose their effing mind over it. All right, Libra, that's what I've got for y'all. I love you hard. Love me hard back. And we'll speak soon. Take care.